Can you hear me?
Hi, Ray. Yes, we can hear you. We're going to get started here if you wouldn't mind muting your microphone. Mr. Chairman, are you with us?
Is he muted?
I am, yes. Good morning.
Good morning. The time is 10 a.m., sir. We do have a quorum. You and Commissioner Carpio are on the call. I do not see Commissioner Feinstein at this time, but seeing as though we have a quorum, I think we can go ahead and get started.
Let's do that. I hereby call to order this meeting of the Arizona State Boxing and Mixed Martial Arts Commission. Today is Thursday, August 28th, 2025, and the time is 10 a.m. Would those commissioners in attendance please identify themselves and state as whether they're here via telephone or Google Meets or in person?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. This is Commissioner Carpio, and I'm on Google Meets.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning. And I am Scott Fletcher, and I'm here via telephone. Item B is our new business. B1 is pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228A, B, and E, and 5-229. The new license application submitted by Mr. Christopher Castaneda on behalf of Powerhouse Promotion, LLC, for a 2025 promoter's license. Mr. Bella, let's talk about Powerhouse.
Mr. Chairman, yes, Powerhouse Promotions, Mr. Castaneda and I have spoken about his intentions, and I will note that his application, he had noted that he is interested in doing bare knuckle as well as MMA and boxing. And so this obviously is an application for a promoter's license, and so should Mr. Castaneda choose to do bare knuckle in the future, obviously the commission would have to consider that on an event basis, and I advised him of that. So just for the record, this is not essentially an approval of bare knuckle, but rather his application as a multi-sport promoter, and bare knuckle would be considered in the future. With that, sir, the financial investigator and financial review determined that Powerhouse Promotion LLC is financially stable. Mr. Castaneda has worked with the commission in the past in a promotional capacity, and I believe alongside Iron Boy, and he's looking to get back into it. And I think that he's going to put on some good events here in Arizona as a local promoter. With that, I do recommend his approval.
Thank you, Mr. Bella. Commissioner Carpio, thoughts, questions regarding this application?
No questions from me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, I have none either. Mr. Castaneda, are you with us today?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to add?
No, I think Mr. Vella covered everything with pretty much that was covered in our previous meeting.
Very good. Okay, good. As long as everybody's on the same page. Yeah, we're excited to have you back.
Thank you. Excited to put on some shows.
Yeah, appreciate you joining us today. Chair would be open to a motion.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS section 5227, 5228, A, B, E, 5229, I move that we approve the new license application submitted by Mr. Christopher Castaneda on behalf of Powerhouse Promotion LLC for the 2025 promoter's license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion, which I am going to second. We now have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner. Motion carries 2-0. Congratulations, Mr. Castaneda. Look forward to putting some events on with you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Yep. You take care. Thank you. Item B2 is pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age. The new license application submitted by Miss Christina Cruz for 2025 professional boxer license. Mr. Bella, let's talk about Miss Cruz.
Mr. Chairman, Ms. Cruz is a decorated professional combatant. She has, and I quote from Team Combat League, had sent us a little synopsis of Ms. Cruz, and she's an unprecedented 10-time New York Golden Gloves champion, multi-time national champion, and 2020 Puerto Rico Olympian. She has a record of 11-4 in TCL, in Team Combat League, along with her professional boxing record of 6-1. And if you noticed in the memo that was sent to you, to the commissioners, her overall record is 112-44, and that spans across amateur and professional boxing as well as Team Combat League. With that, sir, I got some information on Ms. Cruz's training regimen. Her training sessions are usually 1 to 2 hours long. She trains 6 days a week. She spars 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. She runs 3 times a week, mostly interval runs, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. She does strength training twice a week, and she does boxing training 5 days a week. She also does Pilates on the 6th day of training on Saturday. She said she feels confident and excited about her upcoming bout. She's done well for herself and her team in this tournament, referencing the Team Combat League tournament. She says, why do you feel prepared to compete? She said, because she's confident in her training and has been boxing for 20 years. Discipline is the most important thing to her. She credits her success to her discipline. And she said she does not have any recent injuries to report. With that, I'll also note that Ms. Cruz had competed back in January of 2024 here in Arizona for the IBF World Flyweight Champion against Gabriela Fundora. And that's all of that information, sir. I strongly recommend her approval.
Thank you, Mr. Vella. Commissioner Carpio, thoughts, questions?
No questions, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Okay, you need a yes.
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Feinstein. I apologize. I couldn't let you know that I was here, but I am here by Google Meets.
Fantastic. We're glad to have you. Good to hear your voice. Were you able to hear the conversation regarding Ms. Cruz?
Yes, I did hear the conversation, and I'm willing to put forth a motion.
That would be great. The chair would be pleased with that if you would.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons over the age of 38, I move that we approve the new license application submitted by Miss Christina Cruz for a 2025 professional boxer license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Congratulations, Ms. Cruz, and best of luck going forward. B3 is also pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age. The new license application submitted by Mr. Steve Cunningham for a 2025 professional boxer license. Mr. Vella, let's chat about this application, please.
Mr. Chairman, Steve Cunningham has a overall record of 37-17 and 1, excuse me. And he, the synopsis provided by Team Combat League is that Mr. Cunningham is a 2-time former IBF World Cruiserweight Champion and USBA Heavyweight Champion who has had the distinction of knocking down Tyson Fury. He has a record of 6-3 in Team Combat League, along with a professional record outside of Team Combat League of 30-9 with 13 KOs. Mr. Cunningham had provided us with his training regimen, which is as follows. His training sessions are anywhere from 1 hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours, and he trains 5 days a week. He does different types of cardio, sprints, long distance, and stairs 4 times a week. He lifts weights 3 times a week, and he doesn't spar often. He says only 1 or 2 rounds of fighting. So he spars 1 day out of the week, 8 rounds. In 1 and 2 rounds of fighting, he's referencing the Team Combat League format. How do you feel about your upcoming bout? He says he's excited about this, like all other fights, but this is the big show and excitement is high, referencing that this is Team Combat League's finale and Mega Brawl. He says, why do you feel prepared to compete? He feels prepared because he's never stopped training. He's always in the gym, always learning and getting ready for another exhibition later this year in Europe. He has not experienced any injuries at the time, and he says that on occasion, soreness from training, which is typical. With that, sir, I do recommend Mr. Cunningham's approval.
Thank you, Mr. Vella. We appreciate all the background you do on these fighters. Commissioner Feinstein, thoughts, questions about Mr. Cunningham's application?
No questions from you, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Carpio, anything?
No questions for me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, chair would be open to a motion if there is one.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS Section 5227, 5228, and AAC R19-26C604 for persons at least 38 years of age, I move that we approve the new license application submitted by Mr. Steve Cunningham for the 2025 professional boxer license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Congratulations, Mr. Cunningham. Best of luck to you as well. Let's press on. B4 is also pursuant to ARS sections 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 36 years of age. The new license application submitted by Mr. Ray Robinson for a 2025 professional boxer license. Mr. Bell, let's talk about Mr. Robinson's application.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Robinson has an overall record across professional, amateur boxing, and Team Combat League. His overall record is 55, 30, and 2. Mr. Robinson, synopsis provided by Team Combat League states that Mr. Robinson is a former WBO, NABO, IBF, USBA, and Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission welterweight champion. He has a record in Team Combat League of 9-9 with 2 knockouts, along with a professional record outside of Team Combat League of 26-3 with 14 knockouts. As far as Mr. Robinson's training regimen goes, his training sessions are 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. He runs 5 days a week, spars twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, and strength trains 3 times a week. He's ready, and he's ready because he puts in the work, has studied his opponents, and is locked in, quote unquote. He says now it's just time to perform. He feels prepared to compete because he's trained hard. His training has been consistent and focused, and he's done everything that he can to be ready for this. He said he did have 1 minor injury, which has now been recovered. It was a sprain in his knee, but he said he's medically cleared to participate in the upcoming bout, which was reflected in documents provided to us. And with that, I do recommend his approval.
Thank you, Mr. Vella. Commissioners, let's chat about this one. Commissioner Carpio, thoughts, questions regarding Mr. Robinson?
No questions, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner. How about you, Commissioner Feinstein?
No questions from me.
Okay. I too am satisfied with what I know about Mr. Robinson. The chair would be open to a motion if there is one.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to ARS 5-227, 5-228, and AAC R19-2-C604 for persons at least 38 years of age, I move that we approve the new license application submitted by Mr. Ray Robinson for a 2025 professional boxer license.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second.
We've got a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Best of luck to you, Mr. Robinson. Team Combat League is bringing out some fairly seasoned and impressive people with impressive resumes, it looks like. Speaking of which, B5 is a request by Team Combat League LLLP for the Commission's consideration to permit the use of standard funds for the payment of officials and contestants. Mr. Vella, let's talk about B5 and Team Combat League.
Mr. Chairman, Team Combat League, as you know, when we approved the license, imposed the condition that all payments made to contestants and officials be via certified funds. Team Combat League has graciously complied with that without complaint. Although they have informed us of the logistical challenges that has posed, being that they are from out of state. The bank, with the number of checks that are certified checks that are required, their bank has difficulty and gives them a lot of pushback each time. And they've, expressed this to me. And in the last Team Combat League event, a representative of Team Combat League had traveled with large sums of cash across the country. And so with that, considering that they have been, they have complied with it without complaint, they've done everything they can to offer these, they made this request. And so I think it's important that we ensure that combatants and our officials are paid. Therefore, I requested a proof of funds letter from their bank, which was provided to us. And that was included in the commissioner's packet. The funds currently available to them without any debts or liens more than cover the obligations of this proposed event based on the contract amounts that we have and the officials' fees that we have for this weekend. And therefore, in consideration of not only this, but the fact that we've never had an issue with them, no other jurisdiction, I'm not aware of any other jurisdiction where delinquency or non-payment has been a problem. And we also have a surety bond that is on file and in effect through this year. And therefore, I believe that we should approve this request and permit this.
Thank you, Mr. Vella. We have a fairly lengthy bit of time we spent with Team Combat League. Have you ever had any pause, any kind of concerns about how they conduct a business?
Not whatsoever. And for the record, Mr. Chairman, this is nothing out of the ordinary, considering that it is typical that we impose for the first year that we work with promoters certified funds. It's not an explicit rule. And so we usually in the first year, we may work with the promoter once or twice. We've had the pleasure of working with Team Combat League on 3 or 4 occasions now. And each time they've proven to be a reliable and dependable promoter who meets all of our deadlines and honors every request in good timing. So I don't have any concerns.
Thank you. That's high praise. And my impression is they've crossed every T and dotted every I since they started putting on events here in Arizona. Commissioners, Commissioner Carpio, any thoughts regarding Team Combat League?
No questions for me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Thank you, Commissioner. How about you, Commissioner Feinstein?
No questions for me either.
Okay. Mr. Bell, I assume this requires a motion.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. The chair would be open to motion if someone would like to craft one.
I can give it a shot, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Sure. So I move that to approve the request by Team Combat League LLLP to permit the use of standard funds for the payment of officials and contestants.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Congratulations, Team Combat League. We look forward to your upcoming event. Mr. Vella, seize the call of the public. Do you know of anyone who might want to chat with us?
Mr. Chairman, I do not see anyone wishing to be acknowledged at this time.
Very well. And D is the call to the commission. Commission members or the executive director may introduce a summary of current events, ask questions, and or make comments. Mr. Vella, anything you'd like to talk about?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I think that it's worth noting, as I like to do in many of these calls, our recent events. Our promoters have been doing a fantastic job all across the board. I've been, happy with the timeliness of paperwork and getting things into us. We know how difficult it can be at times when there's last minute changes to bouts and such, but everybody's been on top of it as of lately. And, the recent rough event, there were some last minute dilemmas and such and last minute plugins. So the weigh-ins at first we were missing some items, and they quickly resolved it right at the weigh-ins. I think the weigh-ins lasted 45 minutes. And so, I commend everybody for their work, and I hope they continue to deliver that way, because it makes for better events and better combat sport experience in Arizona.
Indeed, I agree, Mr. Vella. We have a fantastic roster of promoters we're working with, and each one of them works really hard to do this correctly. And this is tricky. There's a lot of cats to be herded in one of these events. So it's impressive who we're working with, and you and Arania do a great job of keeping them in line too, and letting them know what we need. So it's a two-way street. But what a great group we have right now. I'm really pleased about it. Commissioner Carpio, anything you'd like to talk about?
Nothing for me, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Mr. Feinstein?
Nothing from me today, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, good. Well, it's good to hear your voice. We're glad that you joined us. I have nothing more except the announcement, item E, that the next regularly scheduled commission meeting will be held virtually via Google Meets at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, September 17th, 2025, and is subject to change based on a quorum. Item F is adjournment. Do we have a motion for adjournment?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we adjourn.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We've got a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you all for your time. Got some great things coming up here shortly. But thank you again for your time. Take care.